How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel, and welcome to another episode of the F123 My Team Career Mode. Today is the pre-season episode for Season 2, and the mods are done, the mods are complete, and I really think you're going to like this, guys. I think we're on for a fantastic season in Season 2. If you're excited for Season 2 of the My Team Career Mode, God, I can't speak. I'm so excited. Make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of Season 2. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell as well. I almost forgot to say it. But anyways, today we're going to be going over liveries, calendar, where each driver is. So yeah, without further delay, let's get in to My Team Season 2. Well, here's your first hint at the new cars. Starting off with Red Bull Racing. Ford have teamed up. They have come to Ford Performance, or they have come to oh my god, excuse me. They have come to Red Bull. The Ford Red Bull partnership has teamed up already. You know, I wanted to bring it in just like, you know what's going to happen, so we might as well put it in the game and make it a little enjoyable. But man, I really like the look of this car. It'll be piloted by Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. This Ford Performance hot rod is a beauty. And Red Bull, they came second in the championship last year. I look forward to seeing what they can do this year. They're definitely going to be revitalized, considering they lost the championship and they've been dominating for the, well, they didn't dominate 2021, but in 2022 they were the dominant force. And in real, oh, sorry. Something stuck in my throat, but in real life 2023 they're the dominant force, so I look forward to seeing what Red Bull can do in this 2024 season. When it comes to Ferrari, I figured I'd stick with the special Monza livery. It's quite fitting, you know. This is one beautiful car in my opinion, and considering it's a car that's been driven in real life, I want to keep it around. I want to keep it around for more than just a one-off, you know, so this is the look at the new Ferrari. It'll be piloted by Carlos Sainz. Oh my god. And Charles Leclerc. I keep chewing on my fingernails. I got a fingernail stuck in my throat or something. Oh my god. Skylar Dagley, no context. You're going to have a great time with this. But anyways, Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz will be piloting the 2024 Ferrari. And it should be a blast to see what it does on track. Hopefully the pit crew can keep it in good positions. Now here's a spicy one. We have Mercedes repping a new pink, black, and white livery. Well, it's more of a silver going through the middle, but BWT have came aboard Mercedes. They want to join the championship winning team, and here we are, Mercedes BWT Petronas, whatever you want to call it, racing. This is quite the livery, I gotta say. I'm really looking forward to seeing this thing on track. Mercedes winner of the championship last season. George Russell bringing home the drivers, and Mercedes pulling out the constructors. And the battle between Russell and Hamilton went all the way to Abu Dhabi. It should be good to see what Mercedes do this year. I'm really looking forward to see what they accomplish. You know, Lewis, he's going to want to get one back over Russell, and Russell's going to want to keep up his championship momentum. So keep an eye on this Mercedes in 2024. With Alpine, you've gone for a little bit of a livery design now that BWT isn't around anymore. You basically stick to the red and the black. Well, the black and blue, rather. But in terms of Alpine, yeah, I just wanted to go for a different look for this one. I think the blue and black really stand out, especially the red and the white on the back of the car. Man, it's a beautiful looking car. They're teaming up with Air France this year. You can see them as a big sponsor in this year's car. A lot of French sponsors, but the Alpine will be driven by Pierre Gasly, and who else? Who else is driving for Alpine? It's not Esteban Ocon. Oh, it's Valtteri Bottas. That's right. So yeah, the Alpine will be driven by Pierre Gasly, the lone French driver now at Alpine, and a Finnish driver of Valtteri Bottas will be driving the Alpine in 2024. Man, I know you guys are going to love this one. McLaren have gone back to the silver. And boy, oh boy, does this look good. McLaren, they've got Lando Norris and Théo Pourchaire behind the wheel. We had a big fight with them at the end of the season for constructors. No more orange for McLaren. It is all silver now. Well, there's a little bit of silver, or a little bit of orange rather, so you still got a little bit of a papaya tribute, but it's that beautiful chrome silver has returned, and a lot of people, they feel a certain way about this kind of livery, and my god, I'm happy to see it back. As we said, Lando Norris and Théo Pourchaire will be piloting the McLaren this year. 5th in constructors last season. Let's see what they can do this year. Romeo got a little bit of a revamp this year. Sauber back on the car. The white and black Sauber colors has returned. The Alfa Romeo name Sauber is no more. Who will be driving the Sauber car this year? It will be Zhou Guanyu, and Kevin Magnussen will be driving the Sauber car this year. I mean, I'm expecting a little bit better season from Sauber. Could be better, well, could be better, could be worse kind of thing. They always seem to be better than Haas and Williams and AlphaTauri, but not as good as the Alpines, McLarens, and what have you. So, could be a good season for Sauber, but it could also be another typical Sauber season at the end. Zhou Guanyu and Kevin Magnussen will be piloting the Sauber this season. A new look at Aston Martin. Honda have hopped aboard. And yes, I am a sucker for silver liveries. Get used to it. But Aston Martin, the silver Honda. And I gotta say, on an Aston Martin, this does look pretty damn sharp. As for the Aston Martin drivers, Felipe Drugovich returns to the grid and joins Aston Martin. The douchebag himself has returned. I mean, kind of fitting that he goes to Aston Martin, considering he drives for them, well, for their reserve team in real life. And partnering Felipe Drugovich will be Esteban Ocon in the Aston Martin, replacing, well, technically replacing Valtteri Bottas, who went to Alpine. So it's kind of like a driver trade-off between Alpine and Aston Martin for Bottas and Ocon. Yeah, he's kind of replacing Alonso in a way, but Alonso had that final stint with Alfa Romeo before he set sail. So yeah, there's your look at the 2024 Aston Martin Honda, and it should be a good season for Aston Martin. I look forward to watching them. Haas have some new colors this year. Alfa Romeo has hopped aboard Haas, making them Alfa Romeo Haas this season. This will be really fun to see. I'm going to get them confused with like the Sauber team in real life. Well, in this simulation a lot, it's going to get confusing on my head, but that doesn't matter. We're here. Alfa Romeo have partnered with Haas, and driving for Haas will be Alexander Albon, returning to the Alfa Romeo Haas outfit, and Nico Hülkenberg, after a brief stint at Aston Martin, has returned to Haas, well, Alfa Romeo Haas now. I love this paint scheme. Is it just me, or does Haas have a better looking Alfa Romeo livery than Sauber does? Me personally, that's just what I think, but man, with some of the American sponsors too, I'm noticing all the Chipotle stickers, of course, but very fitting, very American, and very Italian at the same time. What a livery for Haas Alfa Romeo. AlphaTauri stay red, but they make it better. This is a lot cleaner of an AlphaTauri livery this year, in my opinion, and that's just what I think. I feel like this AlphaTauri outfit's just a lot cleaner this year. They keep their same driver outfit of Yuki Tsunoda and Nick de Vries. Damn, this is a really nice car. I gotta say, I do like this car, especially with more white on it now. I feel like when there's more white, the AlphaTauri just pops more. I know it's not going to be called AlphaTauri in 2024, but I really enjoy the AlphaTauri liveries and all that, so I'm keeping the AlphaTauri for this year. We probably won't be running around AlphaTauri too much, but hopefully they have a good season. I really dig the red with this livery, I can't lie. And rounding it all off with Williams, you have Logan Sargent and Liam Lawson as your drivers. Excuse me. Even though they don't have a British driver, they want to stick to their British pride as the Silverstone livery returns. This is a beautiful looking Williams. I'm sure it'll be an absolute rocket ship down the straight as it was in 2024, well, in 2023 rather. Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun to see this car out on track, but probably won't be driving around it too much. But when we do get to see the Union Jack on the back of that Williams, it will look sexy, I cannot lie. Now, you can see this year's car, but next year's car is a little bit cooler. Welcome to the 2024 Legacy Motor Club Andretti Autosport livery. Yes, Andretti Autosport will be our new name in 2024. What a beautiful livery this is. It's very similar to Colton Herta's IndyCar, but as you take a look from the top here, this is a beautiful, beautiful livery. We're gonna be teaming up with Honda, so we're gonna stick with Red Bull powertrains for this year. So yeah, I honestly just thought of that now, but this will be the Andretti Autosport livery for 2024, aka Legacy Motor Club. We are changing the name. Andretti is coming to the F1 grid. They should have been on the F1 grid for God knows however long they've wanted to now. If they're willing to pay the money, just let them. But we're gonna put them in we're gonna put them in F1 in the video game. See how they do. Andretti Autosport, welcome to Formula One. And also for this year, we have a 16 race calendar. Oh my God. Damn gasp, I tell ya. Anyways, Bahrain will kick off our season, followed by Saudi Arabia, Australia, China, a new track to the calendar. I wanted at least one new track. So Shanghai will come to the calendar. We take off Baku and Miami. 1 second. Oh my God. Friggin' burps. But anyway, I wanted to put Shanghai in here because it's a new track. Probably the best of what we got. So we got France and we got Portugal on here, but I wanted to bring China in this year because we haven't been to China in a long time, so why not? Let's go back to China and give them a show. We're taking off Baku and Miami. Miami because we already have so many street tracks in America, and Miami's probably my least favorite, so we're gonna take yeah, and China is kind of, well, Azerbaijan's kind of similar to Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and most of these circuits in its own right. So I think Baku, other than being the longest straight, it doesn't have much else for characteristics. And we have Vegas this year now, so I'd rather go to Vegas personally. So that's why Baku's off the calendar. We have Imola on the calendar still. Monaco always has a date on the calendar. I took Spain off this year. I love the new Spain, I must say, but I didn't really feel like I had the room for it this year, to be honest. Sorry, Catalonia. I do love it this year, but it's unfortunate you had to go. Canada, my home track, always has to stay. Red Bull Ring definitely stays. Who doesn't love Austria? Silverstone. If you don't have Silverstone on the calendar, it's not an F1 calendar. France and Hungary leave. Two mid-table European circuits, so I felt like they both needed to go. Well, France was never on there in the first place. I would like to bring France in Season 3 or Season 4 if we get to do one, but for now, France will not be on the calendar. Hungaroring, kind of same reason. It's a mid-tier European circuit. Don't go the best around there. I did have a really good race there in Season 1, but yeah, no. Not for me personally. Belgium will continue on the calendar. Oh God, I took Zandvoort off. Man, oh god, which track do I take off for Zandvoort? Oh, I just have a great idea. Finale at Vegas, anyone? I probably won't have Vegas on in Season 3. So, finale in Vegas, anyone? Belgium, Netherlands, Monza, European triple header. Then we go to Japan, a quick trip to Asia to round off the season. No Singapore. I just don't like Singapore, to be honest. Sorry, Singapore. Qatar. Qatar will make a return next season, but I didn't feel like I had the room for it this year. COTA. I feel like COTA has to be on there every year, personally. I love COTA. No Mexico this year. Could be a better track, personally. That's why we had no Mexico. Brazil has to be on the calendar, in my opinion. I love the Brazil, those Senna S's down the straight. Love Brazil. Love, 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 love Sao Paulo. Portugal. Portugal will definitely be coming. Believe you me, Portugal is coming. It will be here at some point. And then Las Vegas to end off the season. Oh, baby. That's going to be one hell of a finale. Running down the strip for the F1 finale. I would have put Abu Dhabi in, but Zandvoort had to be there. I love Zandvoort nowadays, but yeah. Here is our calendar. Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Australia, China, Imola, Monaco, Canada, Austria, Britain, Belgium, Netherlands, Monza, Japan, COTA, Brazil, and Vegas. I would love to have the calendar mod in here, but I just don't have it ready yet. But you know the drill. Everything here staying the same. Sparkles, number 3. Do I have an Andretti helmet yet? Do I have a fire suit or anything for Andretti? I guess I just could use Connor Sport. But, like, what's the fun in that? Anyway, just get me the liveries. There's our Andretti Autosport livery. And I guess I have to make our own suits. I'll be right back. And here we are. This will be me and Oscar's car. Fire suits and all for 2024. Welcome back to the grid. Andretti Autosport. Beginning of the season and parts are already failing. Fantastic. Well, now that that's all done out of the way, actually I should go over to here. Wait, where's driver market? There we are. Show you where everybody is. Everybody pretty well has the same fire suits. The Alpine fire suit looks a little different. McLaren looks a little different. Ocon looks really different. Aston Martin, jeez Louise. Yeah, there's the Sauber suits. They look a little different. Haas pretty well are the same. Lance Stroll's a free agent. Lol. My boy Oscar looking good in the Andretti colors. Nick DeFries, Logan Sargent, Felipe Drugovich, Liam Lawson, and Teo Pocher. Oh, they got the Valvoline hat. Hey! Or the Vodafone. Why did I say Valvoline? I'm not watching Teo Pocher. I want to sort. There we go. Wait. Let me go to the top here. There we are. So, let's see. There's your Sauber, AlphaTauri, Alpine, Aston, Ferrari, Haas, Alfa Romeo, McLaren, Vodafone, BWT Mercedes, Red Bull Ford, Williams Union Jack, and Andretti Autosport. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season 2 of the F1 23 My Team Career Mode. Make sure to smash that like button down below. Boy, oh boy, once I'm done editing this, I am going to fly into this episode, believe you me. But anyways, guys, take care, and until next time, peace!